Hey, what's going on, guys? Nickatnyte here, and welcome back to the Quest to Titan, aka Pushing as High as We Can Go series. So in the last episode, which was episode number 10, I believe, you guys can always check out the entire playlist if you're new to my channel or new to watching me pushing for the first time the highest I can go in my entire life in my Clash of Clans career. You guys can check out that entire playlist down in the description below. There's a link, and I really encourage you to watch the ups and downs and how this has been a really crazy wild ride. So anyway, the last episode we got to 4,400 trophies, so 4,400 trophies. Now this base here, I am attacking Being. I don't know which clan he's in, I can't pronounce that, but it looks like he was actually trying to attack and he got kicked off. Now this happens to me a lot. If it says attacking is disabled for a few minutes, you basically have between 5 and 10 minutes before it's going to disconnect you from the server. But if there's no one in your clan that's ready to give you a lava hound or, you know, something that's good on defense like a dragon or witches, he actually had a golem, a wizard, and an archer in his clan castle. Now that's going to make it easier for me personally. When a golem's in the clan castle, you've got a P.E.K.K.A, you've got a king, you've got a queen, wizards, all of those troops can target the golem and take it out. I don't know if the golems are actually ever going to stop attacking a defense to attack something else. I think they only go for defense. So, and then your spells obviously can affect it as well, and a free spell affects ground troops. When a lava hound or dragon comes out, it's really up to the wizards, the archers that pop out of the archer, and your rage spell to help take it out. So right here we get an easy 50%, and now I'm just going to look for a couple extra bonus places to drop some archers for some loot, because I like to use all of my army. And look at that beautiful little holiday setup there. We got a gem box, a Christmas tree, and one present. Now, I'm kind of mixed about this, you guys. Last Christmas, I did it right. My first Christmas was the second Christmas ever for Clash of Clans. So right there, we pick up 13 trophies on our way up from 4,400. I'm just going to tell a story, I guess, for the beginning of this next one. It's a Town Hall snipe, and he is worth 900,000 gold. So I normally say don't do this, but for this episode, let's go for a million+ gold raid. That's going to be epic. I mean, there's raids where you can get 1 million loot, but if we can get 1 million gold, that'll be insane. So let's go for it. I think all the storages are, you know, they're pretty much all favoring the left side, except for that one on the bottom. But right here, I use my quakes to blow a hole, opening 3 of them up. Let's go for it, and I'm going to tell a story. So, my first Christmas was, I started playing Clash March of, or I think it was either March? Yeah, it had to be March. I'll check my download history, but it was right before Easter of 2013. That was the first time, that winter before that was the first time they had a winter, because it had come out, you know, the previous August, I believe, the game had been released. And they had the Christmas tree, the original Christmas tree with the lights, no garland or anything like that. And that was the only seasonal decoration and basically modification to the game that you can have that I couldn't get. There are certain stones that they have removed. There's a waterfall they have removed since the beginning. There's also the Santa Strike spell that you can actually hold on to. I think one player who quit still has it in his spell factory. There's things like that that you can have if you're a super veteran. But anyway, the whole point of what I'm talking about is I was there for the second Christmas, which had that really controversial, we'll call it, Christmas tree with like the garland, the gold on top, and the skulls on the bottom. Not very Christmassy. I don't know. I guess it's kind of war clashy, but it wasn't very festive. I have a couple of those, and they're not exactly on my border. Now, every year I try to make my base around Christmas time, which will be good because I should be done with this push by then. I like to spread it out so that the only obstacles that can grow. Alright, that was all just for loot. We managed 1 million gold, which was pretty insane. Now let's get back into some real attacks. Trying to push towards 4,500. I managed to make my base every year so that the Christmas trees only spawn on the outside. I didn't know that you can actually go all the way up to the grass the first Christmas, so I was a little bit conservative, and I left like 2 spaces and then the grass to make sure I wouldn't block all obstacles from growing. Right here he has balloons, witches, so I throw a poison spell down in addition to my other quake and wall breaker combos. Everything works pretty well about getting to this core. If you're worried about this episode here, I'm kind of just telling a little bit of history about me and about my layouts when it comes to Christmas trees and my whole theory about what I may do with mine. But if you're interested in every little detail of how my attacks are being executed, watch any of the last 5, 6 episodes in this series, and I'll talk you through in detail. I'll also try to wrap this up before this raid's done, so I can talk about the last raid and actually talk about how I'm feeling about trophies at this point. Every year, like last year, I made it so that they could only grow on the absolute outside border. So I've got a couple of the latest 2014, that would have been 2014, 2015 overlapping holiday season trees on the border. But my 2013, 14, basically, the game had a 2013 winter. I didn't get the tree. I got the 2014 winter tree, and I have the 2015 winter tree. The 14s are right on, they're not exactly on the outside. And I kind of need to delete them soon, I think, but I don't want to lose my legacy, because the ones, the latest ones, obviously you can delete. But if you have one from 2 years ago, it shows your tenure with the game. It shows you've been around for a while. Right here, I'm able to clear enough buildings to get some free, easy pickings. My minions on the bottom could have done it alone. My archers on top could have done it alone. A perfect execution and a perfect 2-star. So I'm torn about it, because a lot of base designs use the full map now to take advantage of archer towers and cannons and air defense really being able to hit all the troops that you can drop to pick off extra percentage points. But I'd have to delete one of my beautiful 2000, I mean, it's the ugly one, it's the 2014 holiday tree to do it. So you guys let me know how you feel about that. If I do, maybe I'll make it a really epic video saying goodbye to all the holiday decorations, and maybe I'll just keep them all on my second account from now on, and who knows how long Clash will go in the future. You know, at a certain point, you're probably only going to want only max of one of each holiday tree. If they do it every year, and the game's around for 5, 6, 7, 10 more years, you know, there's only so many friggin' decorations you could put on a base. So right here, we're attacking Shen. We started off around 44, 40 when it comes to trophies. It's up and down when it comes to this level of gameplay. Between 42 and 44, there's whales a lot. These replays are over the course of an entire day, doing 2 6-hour sessions, showing you the best of the best that I was able to pull out. It's crazy that, I mean, how difficult it gets. I know on my friends list, because of other Clashers who have started to drop, I am number 1 when it comes to other YouTubers. When I look at my friends list as of like today, recording this video, you know, that may change with time. I know me and White Lightning are some of the highest people that are actually going at it right now at the end of July here, approaching August. We're some of the bigger YouTubers that are actually going for our world personal record. I know Geldon has ended his push after 4,664, a really, really valiant effort to get to Titan 1, but he was saying 30 minutes between seeing bases. I can do maybe 30 minutes between going in on a base at this point, but 30 minutes between even seeing a base, that just sounds brutal. I don't know. The point it becomes unenjoyable is the point I'll probably stop my push, guys. But my goal is 4,500 as of this video. Right here, we're able to see the Queen Golem, perfect execution. They block the Queen awesomely. The Golems on the left side go up here. I'll speed it up because you don't need to see all. I have 4 Golems left. I go into a battle with 5 Golems, so something went perfectly right here as my troops were able to just sweep through defenses. I throw my last couple troops down. He didn't have anything to use the poison spell on. That must have been it. So Shen gives us 10, and that's going to wrap us up and get us that much closer to our goal, guys. Things are getting tough, but we can manage. We're at 4,453. I take that back. I think we started the episode more like 4,015 or something like, or 4415. But we're pushing more and more towards our goal of 4,500. There are going to be losses. There are going to be defenses that no longer give us -1. That really stops over 4,400. You have to make a defensive base. I'll talk more about that in the next episode, about how defense works at this level and how interesting it really is getting. So I'll see you guys in the rest of the Titan series. And as always, for Titan series gameplay and Clash of Clans, you know what to do because you're already doing it. Keep it tuned right here. I'm Nickatnyte, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode.